Welcome to Bullman Built RC. This is a Mailbox Monday. This is where I go over the things that I've bought over the last week or so, and today is no different. So we will start with some of the smaller things, yet not exactly the cheapest things I bought, and go from there, okay? First up, SR515 and an SR315. I got one of these off of a local guy that is selling some things off. The 315s I usually use for things like you just need a winch, etc., etc. The 515s I use for mostly Phoenixes or things like that that have a 2-speed, anything that has a winch or two or any kind of dig, anything like that. They're really useful. If Spektrum made a 415, and I don't think I've seen one of those, that would be basically what I would use because A, it'd be a little bit cheaper than a 515, and I don't always need that extra channel. So I did get those two. Next, let's get this, there we go. I also got a Castle Slate. This is a 2280. So it's 2280. It does have the shortened motor leads, which is kind of nice because I can usually set the ESC, on one side or the other, and you don't have 4 feet of extra wiring to wrap up and everything like that. 2280 is roughly on the lower side of everything I use. I'm more of a volt up, motor up, gear down kind of guy. So I will use a higher kV motor with more cells, and I will gear it as far down as I need to kind of slow it down and make it more controllable. So this is something that I'll probably use on like a straight axle Phoenix, or something that is a 10.3 based, something along those lines with straight axles, just with less gear reduction. So I got that. Next, 3 Mamba Micros. Now these are the original Mamba Micros, not the 2. I did get this crawler edition, which has the BEC already soldered on. You can see there, that's how that works and everything. Got that. I also got this crawler edition with no BEC, which is fine because I have plenty of other BECs up on the wall. And then this is also a Mamba X Micro with a BEC. However, this is not a crawler edition, and I did not pay attention to that. So, the difference being, these have smaller bullets. So the full-size 10-scale motors will not plug into these bullets. That doesn't work. So now I've got to have different bullets soldered on, which isn't a huge problem. I'll just have Doug or Jordan do it for me because I can't solder for shit. So now you have one of the crawler editions, and this is the big difference, is they have bigger bullets and they fit 10 scale stuff. So that works like that. I wonder, did I just do that right? Hell yeah, I did. I just put those in the right thingy without even looking. So anyway, I got 3 of those. Next! Alright, now that we got that out of the way, I got some other stuff from the local guy. Antifoams. These are 4.19 Antifoams. Basically, they're brand new. I got them, I don't know what I got them for as far as percentage of new. I definitely paid less than what they are whenever you buy them directly from Three Brothers, but they are brand new in pack. I have an idea of what I'm going to put them in. I usually only run these in the front, but the deal was good enough that I went ahead and bought all 4, so now I have a bunch to put in some front tires. Next! Alright, this one I got from my dude Jordan. I went over to his house and got my buggy the other day, which if you're in my group or, you're on my YouTube and as a member, you would have seen. If not, you didn't get to see it. So, this is a new mandrel. Some fiberglass cutoff wheels. He gave me this because he saw me using the actual Dremel style with the Easy Connect, whatever those are called. And he was like, you're paying way too much for those things, and this is a much better option. So he found one. This one is used. It's got, I think, 4 wheels left in it, something like that. He used a couple wheels. But it had the mandrel in it, and that was his point of giving them to me. So now I have these, and then the wheels. I think he said he got like 50 of them for $10 or something like that on Amazon. So as long as you take them, wind them up, hold them out, let them spin real high, and then bring them back in once they're not exploded, you should be good to go. So I got those. Next! I got this from my dude Nathan. Met him at a local comp and have just become friends with him over Facebook and things. I put out a feeler on Facebook a couple days ago or so and said, hey, I need those little vents that are on a Jeep JL for a 10.3. And he said, hey man, I have them. We tried getting together and our schedules just weren't meshing, and so he just offered to ship them to me. So I went ahead and I took them, and I thoroughly appreciate it. So I just got these. They are Jeep JL vents. They are for my Recluse buggy. I did not have the little plastic pieces, and in all honesty, oh boy, these things were like $17 on the tree, so he definitely saved me a little bit of money. So I thoroughly appreciate it, Nathan. So that is that. Next! Here we go. There's a little box that I got. This also has some stuff that Doug ordered because we shared some shipping. We shared some shipping. There we go. Nothing too crazy, but in our group chat, I got him and Jordan mixed up and then got really confused about what was going on. So, Doug got a black rubber mat and then the work mat bundle, because this was a holiday deal, Black Friday, not actually. Okay, Black Friday, not actually a Black Friday deal. And then I got some hardware. I got 4 packs of scale weird. I got 4 packs of scale wheel hardware. I have a couple wheels that I was trying to put together and realized I don't have any black wheel hardware up on the wall. All my stuff is stainless. So I got that. Next! This is from my dude, Dog Madigan, one of the viewers and everything. And I got a few things from him. He and I have been discussing, and he got some Wheels of Fortune and had way too many Plink rings. So I bought a bunch of them. This is actually not all the ones that he got, which is insanity. But now I have 3 whole sets of Plink in pack. Now I have one to put up, and then I can actually open a couple. Probably just open 1 pack right now, and that is super odd. 1 whole pack is packaged backwards, and then the other 2 are packaged normally. So that's interesting. But anyway, so I got that as well. So now I have all the wheel things. Doug has a rubber mat, and I am the real not rubber mat. And there you go. Next! And then last, I got a shipment from Stock Car Steel. This is where I get all of my tuber making material stuff. This is 3/16 tubing. It is steel. It's 035 wall, I believe is what it is. Oh man, I got all this. They do a heck of a job packaging this. I won't even lie. This is... yeah. There you go. Come off of there. Oh, now. There we go. Ready? Anywho, they go ahead and they package this on this little 1 by 1, 1.5 by 1.5, whatever, to make sure that it stays straight. And I thoroughly appreciate the fact that they do this, because a lot of places would just send you these and then just whatever happens in the mail truck is what happens. But these guys make sure to strap them, guys and gals, maybe, I don't know. They make sure to strap them to a piece of wood and then lay them all on there. They're saran wrapped and they stay nice and straight. And I thoroughly appreciate it. I'm sure there are other prisoners. I'm sure there are other customers do as well. So that is the last thing that I got. That obviously means that we're building more buggies here soon. And we are building more buggies here soon. I have a couple more ideas, and we will get to that relatively quickly. because all the heat from brazing will feel good out here in the freezing ass cold garage. So, anywho, I appreciate you watching. Make sure to check me out on my group, on my page, on Instagram, and think about becoming a channel member if you want to. Bullman Built RC across the board on all the social medias, and that is all. I will see you later. Bye!